Alright, welcome everybody to episode 4 of our Stonewalkers Cosmere RPG. We're inviting another new player along today, Sparky, who will be playing Sparker. Who's just joining us for a new start to the game. So, when we left off last time, our humble heroes had entered the caravan where they had found a young stone mason and sculptor who they quickly found themselves becoming fast friends. While investigating this caravan, they found a man claiming to be Talanel Elin, the Herald of War. Being that they were on the lookout for a large, strange, unornamented shard blade, the secured and chained up wagon next to them was of some interest. However, they were distracted from this task by being sent to rescue a stuck wagon from the high storm. And while separated from the rest of the caravan, bandits descended. They caused chaos, attacking the soldiers and the merchants and our heroes themselves until they were driven off after only a minute or so of fighting, retreating directly into the high storm itself and the raging and lashing winds. After this, our heroes made their way back to the Warcamps, where they were searching for further clues about this strange goings-on and the markings they saw in these bandits, the markings of Pala, herald of peace. And while out adventuring and enjoying some drinks and searching the war camps, our friend Dunie found himself at a little zoological expedition, Krahvk's menagerie, a flamboyant Thaylen man who had many strange creatures, chickens great and small, and furry creatures, and juvenile white spines who, while being paraded around on their leashes by their handlers, broke free and started attacking the guests. This wild alarm caught Dunie a little unprepared as he was mid-purchase of a furry friend. So, while you are walking in the war camps, Sparker, you haven't been getting these feelings for very long. This little, bally, wispy ball of light that you sometimes see out of the corner of your eyes. You get these, feelings, these urges from it. So when you're walking through the war camps and you hear the sound of screams, and you get this feeling emanating from this Spren that's been following you for the last few weeks of danger and help. How does Sparker feel about that?
She wants to investigate. She wants to help. That's what I'd like to do.
Yeah. You
do
see.
I have to? Do I have to assign my things first, though? I feel like I'm behind on what I need to be doing on Roll20.
In terms of your skills,
Yeah.
if you want to go ahead and, I mean, I will leave it up to you in terms of things. You can wait for me to ask for a skill roll before you decide that's where you wanted your points all along. I won't be too mean about it. But yeah, if you want to get those 7 points squared away and your 2 bonus points from your being a scholar for the day.
Yes. Let me.
A lot of skill points.
Yeah, there's a lot of skill points. So, what are we saying here? Definitely need.
A couple of deduction maybe and lore.
Yeah, deduction, lore. Some. Do I need weaponry to protect?
I mean, weaponry
No?
can't hurt a little bit. I would probably go with light weaponry over heavy, but given your stats.
Okay.
Crafting fits Will Shapers in terms of thematically.
And
Discipline.
Other than that,
leadership.
yeah, like discipline, leadership, persuasion, those are all reasonable ones. Do you feel stealthy or thievy?
Definitely more stealth
Yeah.
than theft. I think I'm good to go. I've done my 7.
Yeah.
So I need to.
So you have 2 bonus ones that you can kind of specialize in for the day, but I'll let you choose when you want to put those into something when you feel like it's important. Yeah, you see people kind of running away from this square, this kind of open market area within the Shattered Plains Warcamps. There's a couple of soldiers who have kind of taken notice, and you can see a couple of like chickens kind of flying up into the air away from these dashing people as these 2 large raptor-like carapaced creatures, these forward-set red eyes and these thick, heavy-set mandibular jaws kind of bearing down on everyone. Yeah, so you're heading over to help. Dunie, you are there in amongst everything. Is there a map for this? There's not a specific map for this. That's all right. We don't need a map for this. And Ryan, what is... I'll pronounce this correctly. Vashelin's up to after leaving
I don't remember what I was up
Tozbek.
to.
I believe you left Tozbek in the... You both left the pub to search for Dunie and split up to cover more ground.
Yeah. I thought we were together and we both had seen... We'd found Dunie with the chickens, shall we say, and then all hell broke loose, and that's the last we remember of it.
I think because
We can
he
change
isn't
that if
here
you want,
today, you split up.
Alright. I guess
yeah.
I'm near the chickens then, but not close enough to be in a fight. We'll do that.
Alrighty, so yeah, these juvenile white spines are kind of tracking their heads back and forth at the various fleeing people. There's a couple of children who were kind of looking at the various animals around, who are kind of pulling back into a corner. You see they're probably about 30 feet from the reinforced kind of cages.
I think Dunie, at this moment, sort of, even in his drunken state, sort of realize the adrenaline starts going through his veins, and he sort of gets up and just looking around, sort of assessing the situation. He's like, Alex, treat, and starts scrabbling for his weapons, and he manages to grab the short spear on his back that he looted very recently, and doesn't even automatically doesn't even think about it, but the mink that he was holding, he puts it into his hood for safekeeping, so he can hold the spear in both hands.
You just feel like a couple of tiny furry paws just like grabbing into your hair.
And if I see that there are children here as well, I would like to try and use my animal handling expertise to try and draw the attention of the white spines towards me instead. Like I'll maybe bang my the long spear against the wheel of the wagon to make a loud noise, and sort of go like rah, and make myself like the bigger threat here, kind of thing. Just to try and distract them.
Target.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you wanna just give me intimidation to see how threatening you're able to seem? We'll give you advantage because you are an animal expert. So you can spend that advantage on the D20 or on the plot die, whatever you wish.
All right. I get to choose, right? So I will
say an opportunity might be better than a high roll here.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll it. That's not bad. That's
pretty good.
And then I'll roll a d6. Sorry, I forgot to roll the plot dice.
Okay.
1d6. Oops, that is incorrect.
/R.
Oh, that's an opportunity as well. Didn't even need the advantage.
Alrighty, so you see these two white spines kind of turn to you, and the spines on their back start standing up as they're kind of slinking and growling, and they look very focused on you.
I sort of point my spear back towards them, and I go, "That's right, got you. Eyes on me, not the kids. Eyes on me." And I'm just try to keep them away a little bit.
You also see kind of halfway between you, just like a knocked over sack of kind of animal feed. Right. Are you doing anything else, Dunie?
I would like to look around to see if people have started to clear out. Try to see if there's any guards that are approaching. I know white spines can be really dangerous, so I guess I'll try to take a more defensive stance. I think, is there a brace action?
Mm-hmm.
You hide behind cover within 5 feet of you to defend yourself against incoming attacks. All attacks against you gain an advantage for as long as you stay behind cover. So yeah, I'll try to look around and see if there's I will try to jump on top of the wagon to try and sort of gain a bit of an advantage there, and that'll be my brace action.
Okie doke. So you're jumping up to the wagon.
That one. This one.
And Sparker, what are you up to? You're probably about 30 feet from these things. They've got their backs to you at the moment, as they're kind of focused on this man who seems to have just scrambled up to the wagon and is like holding a spear defensively, staring down at these ravening predators beneath it.
So how many are there, did you say? Sorry.
There's these two juvenile white spines.
So juvenile, right. So we've got to distract them so they don't target the children. Have the children cleared out? Has Dunie given them enough time?
They're currently not the focus of the white spines, but they don't seem to be moving.
Okay. I would like to take an action to kind of maybe put myself either defensively in front of them or help shoo away the civilians or anyone bystanders that might get hurt, children specifically.
Yeah. Well, you can talk to them as a free action. So you run over there. What are you saying to these guys?
Take cover, run for your lives. These white spines are dangerous, even if they look small.
The two kids they look up at you and they kind of notice where they are really, and they start to sprint out of there.
Excellent. I hope that doesn't attract the attention of the white spines.
I'm just going to roll a general luck check. See how lucky you are. No, they seem focused on Sal, on Dunie still.
Okay, excellent. And the kids have cleared out. So maybe I take advantage of their distraction and target. So they're in front of me. Maybe their base of their tails, back of their legs, some of their exposed areas to immobilize them. So maybe a strike action.
Alrighty. Yeah. Roll me a attack with a short sword.
Okay, so try this. So it's just typing in roll. Is that?
So if you scroll down your sheet and just click the short sword in
I
your
see.
weapons.
Okay. Yes. Oh right. Okay, and then roll normally with
Yeah.
with advantage. Yeah, normally. Okay.
Normally, yeah.
I've done that. Did something happen?
Hasn't popped into the chat.
Okay, 1 second. Let me try one more time. Submit. Oh.
Is it an iPad thing?
Maybe. Roll the. Oh no, there.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh dear. What? Wait. I can't see my screen. That doesn't help. Okay, get out of here.
Alright, so yeah, you try to swing at these creatures, but they're quite agile and they dart out of the way and they kind of turn. They see you standing, using a sword quite close behind them, and they kind of look up at Dunie, how high above them they are, and they kind of refocus on you.
Okay, so now I'm the new target. It's all on you, Dunie.
Are you up to anything?
I am stealthily hiding behind some type of box or whatever is nearby.
Give me a stealth.
Are there?
How stealthily are you hiding?
Where's the page gone? Normally, right? This one. Or do I have advantage?
Just normal at the moment.
Plot die. I guess I just do that all the time with my guy, right?
I don't see why not.
Okay, and then we re-roll the plot die. If we get re-rolling, I'll just roll another thing, right?
Yeah, just roll a d6.
D6.
They need a button on the sheet. They need a button on the sheet that is just roll plot die.
Yeah. 4. So 20, and then re-roll for the thing is 4.
Yeah. Okay. So you feel pretty stealthy at the moment. You feel like they haven't noticed you as they bear down on this dark-eyed woman.
As I'm still behind whatever I'm behind, are there any chickens in the vicinity still?
There's a few kind of squawking around. You see one of the cages was knocked over, and a few have kind of like burst out of these brightly coloured chickens.
Are there any within grabbing range?
Yeah.
Now, before I do anything, remind me what the chickens did again, because I remember they did something. But I don't remember the lore behind it. Weren't the chickens special for something?
Well, I think your character wouldn't necessarily know this, but some chickens are magical. I don't think that's something that you would know. They're not normally chickens from this planet. It's very rare to see a magical chicken here, because the way the magical chickens work is there's a planet that produces magical birds, and people can bond with the magical birds. So the only reason that the magical birds ever leave that planet is if they belong to a specific person who knows that they're magical and is bonded to them. And they don't...
Yeah.
It's quite rare that they'd agree to bond someone new anyway. They'd have to very much like you. But that's a whole thing. And it's not happening here. These are just chickens. Most of them. Except for one, which is a goose.
I just thought, I swear I remember there being a conversation from last week about something about these chickens, but...
I mean, they're special because they're rare, they're unusual. I don't know if you've ever seen a chicken with blue
maybe
and purple
they
wings.
costed a lot of money or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But anyway, probably that. I'm just gonna stay hidden behind my box. Or wherever I am.
Sweet. So, one of these guys is gonna spend 2 actions on his slow turn to release some pheromones. So, can I have a discipline test from Dunie and Sparker?
Oh no. Discipline is not a good skill for me.
Junie's about to fall in love.
Plot die?
Oh dear. I just
18's good. 18's good.
Yeah, you passed, Sparker. You do not become stunned for a turn. And the same with Dunie.
Yes!
Both of you, the white spine kind of hisses and sprays out this like acrid musk that just, it smells and it just burns the eyes, but you power through. He is then going to attack you, Sparker.
So, right. Do I have to do like...
So does a 12 hit your physical defense?
Does a 12...
It's between your stats.
Yeah, physical 13. So my physical defense is 13, so no?
So no.
So he misses you. The second white spine, the one who didn't release the pheromone release, is going to charge at you. So he's going to back up a little bit and then charge at you and try and knock you to the ground. But he misses. And then he's just going to
these guys suck.
And then he's just going to try and stab you while you're on the
Thank
ground.
God they're babies.
That's a critical hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Never mind.
So that is...
oh dear.
Are criticals double damage in this? I'm pretty sure they are. Is that a thing? I'm just going to say yes.
That's
the way
special...
I like...
Is the special thing about the attack, does that only trigger on a crit, or is that...
No, that they spend focus to trigger, which they are going to do. So that would be 6 plus 5, 11, and then 1d4 vital damage affliction, which I believe afflict. I'll double check that, but I think that's on your turn. Yeah, at the end of each of your turn, you will take 1d4 vital damage until you recover HP.
Bleeding.
Sparker, because you are bleeding, because this guy stabbed you real good.
Great. Okay, so what does that update? Like, do I have to update my, like, 'cause my health is 0 essentially? That's what I'm understanding from that.
Yes, your health is currently 0.
Oh shit. Wait,
Did you
that
not have
one
any
shot
defog?
you?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
you don't have any
Luckily, though,
defog?
Luckily, as
Yes.
a Radiant, you can regenerate as a free
Yeah.
action, even while unconscious.
Okay.
Because
So,
you
okay, I
are
can
Radiant.
All right, forgot about that.
Um,
All of my powers. Right. So regenerate free action. Oh, how do I? Keeps taking me to edit. Oh, is that something I need to do, or it's
not
done?
particularly. It's a free action. So the main thing there is to. One second. Where is the little thing? Yeah, so you spend 1 investiture on your turn. And then you would recover 1d6 plus 1 health. So if you want to roll the d6.
Yep.
Do you know how to roll in Roll20?
Yeah. 1d6. I hope that's right.
There you go. So you get 3 health back. And
excellent.
you wake up. You are awake with 3 health. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm still bleeding.
No, that was
You regained
until
health,
you
so,
regain health.
That's
So
right.
you are no
Okay.
longer bleeding. So at the end of your
Right.
turn, you don't take any extra damage. However, it is the start of a new round. Dunie. Well, everyone, do you want to go fast or slow in this round? The White Spine are going fast.
I would like to go fast.
Oh no, I'm not in this, am I? No.
No, you're there.
I mean, if I'm still hidden at this point, I'm gonna go slow.
Okay. Reasonable.
I don't mind going fast.
Okie doke. So, yeah. So, Sparker, you've started your turn with healing. What do you want to do?
So, the White Spine are still a threat, and they've taken no damage. So, can I use, I don't know, any of my radiant powers to? I guess I have very limited powers at the moment, don't I?
So the main radiant powers that you have at the moment is the ability to breathe in Stormlight to refresh your investiture, up to 2, and your ability to heal and your ability to enhance, which gives you a +1 to strength and speed.
So maybe
but
first I need to
Also
like
costs
figure out.
investiture.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So maybe I need to figure out how to best determine their weak spots. So maybe use deduction to figure out how to disarm them or to immobilize them.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me deduction. See what you know.
Is that roll the plot die? No.
Just click on deduction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
You
click on
say
deduction.
no to rolling the plot die. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Ooh,
Oh, nat 20.
wow. I have
Right.
gained all the
You
knowledge.
see that these are young, food-motivated predators. The cages in their kind of covered wagons, about 20 feet behind them, kind of standing open. And there's this bag nearby, kind of halfway between them and the cage, of animal feed.
Okay, so gotta lure them into their cages using that animal feed. And I guess I'm not as fast as them, so I need to somehow get that. Can I use the chicken as lure if they're still around?
Yeah, there's still chickens around. You can try and grab a chicken.
You could also communicate to me.
Oh, okay, can I? Okay, fine. Right. So, yeah, how can we best use the chicken and the bag of food to lure both of them into their cages? And ideally together, because otherwise there's only one cage, right?
No, there are two cages inside
Oh,
of
they're two
one
separate cages.
reinforced wagon.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any ideas, Dunie?
If you let me know, I can try to sort of lure them in there or corral them or something.
Okay, I communicate the idea of using the food as bait to Dunie so that we can work together to lure them in. I guess step by step. So communication first.
Cool. Dunie sort of looks at you. By the way, what do I see her start to glow or something?
You would probably see her get like gored and
Yeah,
scratched
Dunie
quite
goes,
badly and
"Storms!"
start bleeding. You would see like this spreading patch of blood in her clothes that then stops spreading. I don't know how much of a glow you'd see in the daylight for such a small amount of stormlight.
Fair enough.
You'd be more likely to notice the kind of thing if she was to breathe in more stormlight, get some spheres out and breathe some in. You'd probably notice that, but for now, I would say no, most likely not.
Yeah, so
Well, the
Dunie
fact that I've
sees.
recovered, I guess.
Yeah, so Dunie sees her get gored, and he goes, "Storms!" And he's about to like jump down with his spears, but then you just get up, and you're like, "Oh, get the feed. They're hungry," and I make the connection because I've got animal expertise as well. So I sort of like, for a moment, I'm confused, and I shake my head and I say, "Right, I'll get them off you," and I'm gonna jump down towards the bag of feed, and I'll whistle to the white spines. So, "Oh, hungry boys, this way, and I'll grab some of the feed, and I'll throw a few of whatever is inside. I suppose it's probably meat, because these are carnivorous creatures, right?
Yeah.
So I'll grab a couple of like a handful of meat and toss it near the white spines to attract them, and then try to lure them towards the wagon and the cages.
Alrighty. Can you give me a deception test or persuasion? Up to you.
Well, both of them are at +0 for me, so here we go.
Yeah.
All right, persuasion. Can I get advantage because of animal handling?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's something. I will roll with advantage, and I'll roll the plot die as well because reasons.
Oh dear.
It's alright, he's got advantage.
No, that's with advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, it was 4.
A 4 and a 6.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so one of them kind of snaps up some food off the ground and starts approaching you, Dunie, as the other one ignores you to kind of stay on the wounded prey that it's kind of licking the blood off its claws as it approaches you, Sparker.
Okay. Can I? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, Dunie, anything else?
I think I'm gonna say that I've just met the Mink, so I probably can't command it to do anything. So it's just gonna stay where it is, and I'm just gonna sort of try to throw some of the food into the wagon. Can I try to lure the other one again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll toss some more towards that one.
Alright, persuade it.
That's better.
That's a lot better.
Oh, nice
A lot
one.
The
better.
other one kind of, you hit the side of its head with some food and it kind of looks down. It snaps up like this lump of like fish jerky and kind of starts stalking towards you and the wagons.
Yeah, that's probably all my actions.
And then, yeah, Sparker, you did a deduction and you did some talking. You got another action to do as your fast turn.
Can I use stealth to grab the lure and try to get one of the white spines into the cages? Would that work or not?
You can see that, like, both of them are currently kind of following this trail of food. You think they might be heading into the cages.
Oh, are they in that
follow
direction already?
Food at the moment. So you can kind of like wait until they go to slam the doors shut.
Okay, so they're already going in the right direction and almost at the cages. So yeah, I'm happy to wait till they're inside before I close the doors, yeah.
Alrighty. So as the white spines kind of start following you to the cages, Dunie, snapping up like these little morsels of food that you're throwing down, you kind of realize a little late that you're going to have to get past them and still get them in the cages.
So I'm in the wagon or something?
You're definitely near enough that like these two hungry white spines are going to be eating food. So it's more a matter of like, are they going to go directly after the food that you've thrown in the wagon, or are they going to stop for a snack? Can you just give me a little agility roll?
Yeah, okay. Rolling normally?
Yeah.
Okay. Plot die?
Do you think this is important?
I'll say no.
Alrighty then.
20. Not bad.
Yeah, you're able to kind of like tuck
Well
round
done.
a corner as these two raptors pace past you into their cages. And Ryan, Vashalin, on your slow turn, these two white spines have just walked back into their open cages. What would you like to do?
Steal a chicken.
No. I could enhance if I wanted to right now, yeah.
You could.
Oh.
You can enhance if you want to.
Hmm. So right now, as far as I understand, the White Spine are currently being lured towards the wagon cage with the food, right?
Yeah, so they've just kind of taken the first couple of steps into the cages as they're kind of eating these piles of food that Dunie's chucked out.
Okay. I really don't see anything like worth doing.
Closing the cages? Locking the cages?
Are they both in there at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then I will do. Because how far am I away? I'm like close enough, but not
Like 15,
like
20
in
feet.
battle. Okay. Let's do. We have 3 actions. Yeah. Let's do. Sorry, what's my movement rate? Or are we? I mean, it depends how bothered you are about that, I guess. But movement's 30 feet. How far did you say I was?
20 feet or so from the wagon?
90?
20.
Oh, 20. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just move stealthily towards the back of the wagon and shut the door, then unlock it.
Alright, can I have a thievery check?
You can indeed.
No.
As you go to swing the door shut,
Okay, so there's no complication at least.
you're just
Mhm.
struggling with the lock, but you just can't quite get it to fix. So you moved over there. You've got one more action that you can try and lock this before a new round starts.
I'll just try to lock it again then.
Alrighty.
I guess another thievery, or
Yep. Another thievery. You're trying to beat a 12.
and sorry, this sounds like a really stupid question, but I know I get to reroll plot die, but like I wouldn't use it now, right? Because I just used it. Or can I just use it over and over?
I don't think it's that over and over. I think it's like a once per round.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's once per round. So that
But
was your reroll this round.
Yeah, so would I still be able to use the plot die for this turn again?
Yes, but you wouldn't be able to re-roll it.
Though? Okay, got you. That's fine with me.
Nice.
Alright. You slide this lock home just as the white spine snaps at you through the bars, and you jerk your hand back as the bars rattle, but they hold. And as you and Dunie stand by the wagon,
Ashelin, where did you come from? Just appeared.
Oh, hi, Junie.
Oh, where did you come from, Ashelin? I didn't see you at all.
Well, you see, I was hidden behind the wagon over there, stealthing, watching, overseeing.
You appeared in the nick of time. The lady over there is mortally wounded. Look at all the blood.
Well, that is...
Hi, I'm fine though.
What?
I hope we should
I
help her.
recovered.
I
Oh,
like that, yeah, I'm fine, yeah.
You are very brave, my lady. It's
butterflesh
I
wound.
It looked very serious, but you are very brave for facing down the white spines. They are fearsome
Yeah.
creatures.
Kind of
Yes,
creatures that could kill a man in one blow.
Yes, I read about them in my books. I'd never seen one in real life till now.
Oh, that was a very good idea with the feed. I had not realized that they are hungry.
Well, thank you for sorting them out, both of you gents.
I am Dunie.
Hi, Dunie. Oh, yeah?
I just gestured to Vash, and I assume he's going to introduce himself, but he might not.
Hello, I am Vashabin. And you
Hi,
are?
hi, Vashlin. I am Sparka. I've recently come to the Shattered Plains to regain all my lost memory, and I'm sure Zox will fill in some of that information. I'm not sure what we're saying right now and what we're not.
Good to meet you, Sparka. What discipline claimed you?
Sorry?
What discipline claimed you?
Oh, I'm a scholar.
Fellow scholar.
Oh, are you also a scholar? But I have recently had severe memory loss from a concussion. So, all I've got are my research papers that I woke up with. And I'm on a trail to hunt down some information. And it's led me to the Shattered Plains.
What was you working on?
A theory about the Shattered Plains and how they came to be, or what they may be used for still.
Interesting. Yeah, the Krahvk doesn't behave the same everywhere. It's interesting.
Sparker, during this conversation, are you using any more Stormlight to heal yourself? Or are you...
I wasn't, but can I?
You can? Do you
I guess
want to
more
in front
importantly,
of these people?
Sure. I will use my Stormlight ability. So that's an action. Breathe Stormlight.
So Breathe Stormlight is refreshing it. The Regenerate is a free action. You could spend your last remaining investiture before you breathe more in. So you don't have to breathe it in front of these guys, but if you wanted to roll another d6 and spend that last investiture, you could.
Okay, I'll roll a d6 to regain some more health. Sorry, it's really hard to type on my... there we go.
Yes, you get four more health back.
Excellent. So up to 7.
Yeah, so you guys see...
Do we notice anything?
Sparker probably starts to stand a little straighter. Her cheeks get a little bit more colour in them. As a Thaylen man with long blue eyebrows, just kind of tucking his hair and tidying it up as he smooths his clothes, these elaborately dyed and embroidered outfit in many colours. These puffy sleeves that ring out. My good fellows, thank you for quick actions. I couldn't quite get there in time myself, but you did a lot of help sorting out those 2 white spine, eh?
Weren't you running away?
Nonsense! I was just getting a couple more sturdy men to help get these guys in. There's a system in place, don't you worry. This whole menagerie is very safe.
That's a very good idea. We could have used some more people.
Indeed, but clearly you had it all under control.
I think these gentlemen deserve a reward, don't you?
I was just thinking that myself. If there's anything you need from me, I am Revilk, and this is my menagerie. I certainly owe you a debt, and this just barely starts to cover it. And he'll hold out a little pouch full of spheres for you, Sparker.
Thank you. I have a safe hand, so I guess it's covered. So I'll grab it with my left.
Yeah, are you a sleeve or a glove woman?
Ooh, glove. Actually, do you prefer some functional?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a pretty weighty little bag. You'd guess it's about 50 marks. And he also produces from somewhere under his cloak this adorable little axehound puppy. You know, just this little six-legged, like lobster-like creature with a kind of sharp face like an axe point. Just, you know, an absolutely gorgeous. You could imagine it hunting for some high lord or sitting on some bright lady's lap.
Yes.
Like this, it was originally going to be a gift for the Emperor of Azir, but they're currently choosing a new one for their exams, and so you can't exactly wait a couple of years to give away a puppy. It ruins the point of it being a puppy. So, would any of you?
Dunie will walk forward and sort of scratch the axe hound under the chin, or no, behind the antenna, and just try to make friends with it.
As you try to make friends with the axehound pup, Rivik will just throw one arm around your shoulder and say, "Isn't she a beauty? Just absolutely purebred. Oh, look at these fine striations in the carapace. You don't get color like that every day." And yeah, it is a very nice looking axehound pup. I tell you, I've got some of the best things in this menagerie. I got myself a little song chicken. Gorgeous little creature. Yeah, I got it from a Shin traveler over in the Aladar camps.
Shin Traveler? Another one?
Yes. We were, you know, having a little game, and he put up this chicken, and I happened to have the winning hand ready.
What was his name?
Ooh, I don't quite recall. The wine was flowing that night, but I
How
don't
long
remember.
ago
He
was
mentioned a woman, Bethany. I spoke quite often about her hair, long and dark. He said, made her sound quite inspiring. But
Bethany?
That's what he
Sorry, out of
said.
character. What was the? Do I recognize that? Is that a place, or?
It's a person's name.
Oh, Bethany. Okay. Was his name Tazzo?
Oh
Blonde hair?
no. It was no, it was something with an do. He kind of like thinks for a moment. He's like, I'll give you 2 seconds.
No worries.
Scrolling. No, it was something with an R. Rallo something. You know, those Shin names.
Yes, they are strange.
Yeah. It's interesting people and much to like about them, but strange.
Would at this point, I think Dunie remembers that he had a little companion hiding in his hood, and he goes to see if it's still there, if it's safe, and like for a moment he thinks like, oh, what if it fell off when I was near the wagon with the white spines or something.
You look in your hood, you see this little like pink nose just poking out of the folded cloth as it kind of like sniffs at your fingers.
Okay.
Did you keep any of the animal feed?
Yeah. The sack is nearby. I'll probably grab a little bit of meat and give it to the mink. And I'll look over to Rivet and I'll say, I like this one. May I keep it?
He kind of claps you on the way. For you, friend, of course. Yes, it shouldn't be too costly to replace. He kind of tugs at his collar a little bit.
Thank you. You are a generous man.
And he kind of like, at this point, he turns and he's like, well, my audience, did you not enjoy the fear and terror of the strength and power of the white spines? Getting a closer look at the animals of the world, nowhere else but Rivuk's menagerie of wonders.
I'll catch Vash and Sparka's eye and sort of shrug and gesture to another part of the square.
You see like people running around like rounding up the chickens and loose animals, getting them back into kind of like the petting zoo areas.
I'll look at Sparka and I'll be like, you should see a healer. Do we know where Ilexius or Tozbek are? I know they've got some medicine abilities.
You know where both of them are supposed to be staying, in terms of the kind of inn where they had rooms?
The back at the Sadius camps or in the Kolin one?
Back at the Sadius camps and the Kolin one, both the places where you had arranged for people to be able to spend the night. But mostly the Sadius one, I would say.
Well, I know that Tozbek is here.
Yeah.
So I'll say to Sparka, I'll say, we should get that wound looked at. We know of a healer at an inn nearby. If you would like to come with us.
Yes, I think that would be really great. Thank you.
And I guess we're gonna start heading back towards what was it, the iron something or
the ornery child?
The ornery child. I was thinking prancing pony.
Essentially.
Yeah.
They do have horses here, so it's not the closest thing to it, but it's not far off.
Start heading towards the ornery Chal. Still haven't seen Tazzo anywhere, but heard about some Shin traveler in the Aladar camp. I'll comment to Vash and I'll say, strange to see so many Shin travelers in the war camps. This is very far from their homeland.
Yes, there's Far too many for my liking.
Do you think they know each other?
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, it has been a while since I was in the Aladar war camps, but I could use a drink right now.
Maybe if we find one more, we could ask them.
Yeah. Head
A
back to
drink
the...
shall do.
Yeah. Or perhaps some food. I think I've had enough to drink. After our contest.
I would love
me.
a bite to eat.
So you're heading back to the ordinary Charl.
Yeah.
So when you get there, you find Tozbek, kind of this older Ardent, who's he's just there. He's eating this curry at the moment. He goes, fellows, yes, we were looking for you, Dunie, and then I thought after a little bit of looking, well, where would he end up but back here? So I thought I'd have a little bite to eat and wait for you. It seems to have all worked out. Who's this fine young lady? Tozbek, at your service.
Hi, I'm Sparka.
I'm a member of the Thaylen Ardentia.
Lovely to meet you. I am Sparka Kalakak, and I've just arrived, and we've had a very exciting time rescuing some civilians from white spines, juvenile white spines.
You're the Kalakak, the papers on applied fabrial vibrational patterns.
Oh, I might very well be, but I recently had an injury and sustained severe memory loss.
I'm a doctor. If you have an injury, you should let me have a look.
Oh, please do. So, most recently, I was gored by one of those juvenile white spines. I have a longer-standing injury to my memory.
Up and talking to me right now? You should be lying down, a white spine?
Yes. It was tiny, so I did manage to heal some of it using my radiant abilities. But I could still probably do with your help.
What did she say? Radiant abilities?
What? Maybe she took a blow to the head as well.
Maybe.
All right, you guys don't know.
These days have certainly been exciting. We've got heralds one day and radiants the next. Being hired by strange shin men to recover stolen shard blades. He kind of looks around at this, not bustling, but certainly some customers within this shared inn space. Come up to our room. I can have a look at these injuries and check out your concussion. Oh, my dear. It certainly sounds like you've been having a wild few weeks. And if you'll follow him up to the room, he'll start kind of checking out your responses, reflexes, testing your pupils and things, shine a little light from some marks in your eyes.
Would Tozbek be able to see my Spren? Like the ribbony, kind of like a ribbony Spren that's hovering around, maybe around my wrist, perhaps, or not.
So, unless your Spren is showing themselves to people, they wouldn't see them unless they are in some way related to the singers, like the Herdazians or the horny to peak people.
Oh, can I see Spren?
Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you see Spren, Sal?
Do I need
How human
a for that?
are you? I'll leave that up to you. That's
Oh, okay. I like the idea of being able to see Spren. Like, I'm a hunter. I do wilderness stuff, seeing animals. So seeing Spren would be
Yeah.
kind of fun as well as part of that.
Yeah, so you would see this kind of like ribbon of light that occasionally makes the form of an orb that's kind of following along around Sparker and staying as this kind of like reassuring presence as it kind of pulses in size and brightness in different rhythms at different times. Like mostly it's kind of this steady, dim, kind of vaporous glow, but sometimes it will like pulse as if it's communicating something.
That's fucking awkward, because that probably means he sees mine too.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
You're good.
You do have
So
the benefit
Tozbek-
of cryptics tend to be harder to see because they'll just kind of pop up within naturally forming patterns versus just a flying ball of light following people. If you're not staring intently at the cracks in the ground, waiting for them to form a face.
Oh, is that what you have? A cryptic?
Mine.
That's cool. Yes. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, of course. I don't know anything. Sorry.
He's not a light weaver.
You don't know anything.
You know nothing. Spice.
You don't see anything.
Well, I can barely remember my own history.
You may have
so-
just told me that you are, though.
Exactly.
I'm very suspicious.
Suspicious people. Yeah, so he'll give you this check over, and I'll just roll a medicine for Tozbek to see how good he is.
I think he's probably had a few drinks, so might want to
Yes,
lower
not very high.
it.
He's like, yes, you certainly have hit your head. Luckily, none of this was too deep. You should be right as rain in a few days. Just take it easy, I'd say.
Does he perform any, does he give me any medicine? Is it just a kind of a look over, or
It's
does he
mostly
actually
just kind of
prescribe?
like a little look over, like he shines a
Okay.
light in your eyes and kind of like pokes the skin around the wound to see if it's tender or like feverish. But you don't get the feeling that this is like a comprehensive doctoring.
Fair enough.
This is
Yes,
like
my memory is the same. Fractured.
you get the sense this is like a nosy old man, just like
I like that he rolled an 8.
Oh. Yes. Thank you, Tozbek, for your time. I appreciate your looking more back.
any time for a friend, honestly. Did you guys yes, where was old Dunie then? Where had you gotten off to? Oh, yes.
I went to look for Tazzo, but then I found a Thaylen caravan, a bunch of wagons with a menagerie. They had lots of animals and something, and the white spines in the cages got loose. And there was trouble, but then we were able to subdue them and lure them back into the cages. And I'll point at Sparker, and be like, this crazy woman attacked the white spines with the side sword from behind.
And completely missed.
It's very brave. Incredibly brave, though.
Yes.
Or stupid. Don't know which.
Well, it's only stupid if it ends badly, miss. That's what I say.
I'll say to Sparker, You say you are a scholar. Do you work with the Kolins or some other High Lord?
I'm not sure. I was on my way, it seems, to the Shattered Plains when I was attacked and lost all my memory. I'm hoping to meet someone here who may recognize me. I just about remember my name and some of my research and studies, but not everything. So, yeah.
Um, we we recently worked with Bright Lady. Looking at my notes.
Elia?
Alia sounds right. Um,
Give me a second, because it's in a completely different campaign.
Elia Matal.
That was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say we have worked with Bright Lady Elia Matal on an expedition into the Shattered Plains. She might be able to recognize you or your work.
Yeah.
If you wish, we can make an introduction.
That would be fantastic.
She is
I'd
in
be
the
keen to meet her.
She is in the Sidious Warcamps, however, which is a short ways away from here. We should have some food first.
I agree. I am famished.
Tozbek's like, yes. Come downstairs with me. I'll order you some curries. Yes. Bartender. Curries for all of us, please. 4 naan. Too many. And yeah, you'll get some curries and drinks. Tozbek will buy you for all of you.
Very nice.
Excellent.
Cool. I'll take out the mink and sort of play with them on the table a little bit. Try to, let the mink smell me and get comfortable with me. And Dunie sort of goes, "Your name is now Dieno." And I sort of just get really close to the table, close to this mink, and just keep repeating, Dieno, Dieno, just to try and imprint that word into this mink.
You mean just a persuasion with advantage for your animal knowledge?
18.
Ooh.
The mink just kind of like follows your finger with its eyes.
Nice. I'll give it some food as a reward.
Nibbles it out of your hand.
Yes, excellent.
So you guys have a lovely little meal at the Ornery Charm as you discuss what to do next. So you're still searching for Tazzo and trying to retrace his actions within the Warcamps. These two separate groups, the Shin and some kind of banditry that are after the same artifacts.
I'll mention this to Sparka. I'll say, while you were walking around the war camp, did you see a Shin man by any chance?
No, but I'll definitely keep my eye open. I can see that you're interested in people from the Shin.
Well, the truth is that we recently did some. We found this Shin man named Tasco, who asked us to recover an artifact from his homeland. We failed, but when we came back here to inform him that we were not able to find this artifact, he seems to have disappeared. I sort of describe him. I'll say he has light skin and light-colored hair, and his one of his arms is in a sling. It is broken.
Okay, I will definitely keep an eye on that. I don't think I saw anyone of that description. Oh. An image just popped up on my Roll20.
Yeah, that is Tazzo's son Kushio.
Ah.
The man, the myth, the legend.
The legend.
Okay. I always imagined the Shin very differently, like, because of the way they describe the eyes, I guess.
They're the white
So I have
people.
this, like, no,
Everyone
got,
on
like, really
Roshar is
weird...
Asian, and they're the white people.
Sure, but it's the way they describe the eyes with, like, points, and you
Yeah.
can see the white all around them. It made me think very, I don't know, cartoon
Anime.
style.
Yeah. But I do like, because I think it is something he does pretty well in his books, of just like, how would people from this culture describe this thing, you know?
Yeah.
And you know he has a lot of fun with it when he brings up like the chickens and stuff, but just in general, where it's just like, yeah, your eyes are weird. That's the thing that everyone thinks, because all our eyes are like this.
Sure.
And the Shin are also shorter than most other races on Roshar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we still sat at this table eating?
Yeah.
I turn to Barker and I go,
So, you're a scholar, you say?
Yes. Oh, your voice changed. Like, it... Is that just me, or...
yeah, I'm like putting a voice mod on so that I can have a character. Try to like make it more character sound rather than me sounding the same for everything. But
Oh yeah, you guys are very
does it sound
good.
okay, or is it really shit?
No, it sounds good.
No. It
Okay.
sounded fine. I was just surprised for a second because it caught me off guard. But that's fine. You guys
okay.
are very good at differentiating the two characters. I'm just like goofing around. I'm sorry. Continue.
You're good. Okay.
Scholar. Okay. Yes. Me too. Would he be open to sharing your notes?
Yeah, maybe you can actually help shed some light, because it seems like I was researching the origins and perhaps even the purpose of the Shattered Plains. But as I said, I've lost a lot of my memory, so I'm keen to get other people's opinions, keen to meet. I forgot the lady's name, sorry, Dunie, but the lady that you mentioned, keen to get her opinion. And yeah, I'm happy to share notes. What are you researching here?
Oh, lovely. I would love to take a look. Well, you see, myself, I like to study the cracks, the stones, the crumb patterns, you know, and anything along those lines.
And have you discovered anything? Anything of note, of interest?
Well, there are some things interesting. That's a story for another time, though.
And
Oh,
I'm going through the notes at this point that I've been given, and I'm reading through, and
okay.
I then sort of turn back and go,
yes, these notes, very, very good. Just wondering, you mentioned about being radiant previously. Do you like to expand on that?
Yes, I have. I mean, is there? Sorry, just a question. Side note. Are we meant to be secretive about that? I have
That
not
is,
been secretive at all.
that is up to you and your character.
Okay, cool.
In general,
You say what you want.
the knowledge of the Radiants is like they bring the end of the world. They are evil people who betrayed humanity and
Yeah, I mean
turned
that's
away
true. The
from God.
perception.
That's the
That is
general
definitely.
perception of the Radiants. For those who know that they're a thing.
Oh, and
I
right, and
think,
so we're quite early on, right? That it's not an like. I guess I'm trying to place us in the timeline.
yeah, Dalinar has not re-established the Order of the Radiants and appointed a
Okay.
couple of non-Radiants to be in charge. Looking at you,
Oh dear.
Amaram. Best guy I know, says Dalinar.
So I say to Vashlin, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I have got a concussion, so perhaps something slipped out. I don't recall saying that precisely."
Oh, I see. No worries. No, I understand. I was wondering. Your notes did seem enhanced.
As I wink to Sparker. As
Very,
if
very
to be like,
perceptive of
I'm
you.
also radiant, but not say I'm radiant.
Yeah, no, I understand. Very, very perceptive of you, Vashlin. Maybe that's something we can discuss in the future.
A discussion for another time.
Yes. With less prying eyes and ears.
Yeah.
Just looking at Dunie over there.
Dooney,
'cause-
He's just like, what the
Dooney starts looking around.
Surely it can't be me.
The bright lady that you will want to meet is named Ilia Matal, or Bright Lady Matal. We were recently on an expedition to the Shattered Plains where we ran into a chasm fiend and our bridge was destroyed, so we fell into the caverns. But we were able to survive and return, and we found some very strange things on the Shattered Plains, these ruins. And a strange kind of fabrial. They were making a big deal about it. It was Dooney's very much not a scholar and stuff, but would I know that fabrial and its importance? Like, is it common knowledge?
Probably not that common.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I'll just say it was Ilexius and Tozbek and the Bright Lady Matal got very excited when we found it, and things went well in our favor when we returned back to camp, even though some things happened in the chasms which did not go well.
It's the kind of thing, like,
what?
I think you definitely know what a soulcaster is in terms of, like, people soulcast food in bulk quite often. Like, it's
Okay.
a thing that people do. You wouldn't necessarily go, that gem-coloured glove is what a soulcaster is. Whether you have personally seen a soulcaster is unlikely.
Okay. Yeah.
Despite them being at use in the war camps, you're probably not going over to the soulcaster place where only very important people are allowed in because they're high security because they're incredibly important, you know?
I might have heard someone mention the name then.
Yeah.
Then I'll say to Sparka that we found a soulcaster in the ruins on the Shattered Plains.
Oh, that's amazing. Do you remember what where exactly that it was found?
I could
Is there
find my
another
way back.
expedition? You could find your way back.
I could find my
Amazing.
way back, but I am sure that the Brightness Batal will probably want to put together another expedition.
Yeah, there was definitely more that could be uncovered from this like buried temple.
We've also got this thing about the Shin Man in the Aladar war camp. But yeah, we haven't seen Tazo return to the inn, have we?
No. Have you asked the innkeeper?
I'll go ask the innkeeper. I'll walk up to the innkeeper and say, "Have you seen Tazo lately? I cannot find him."
That blonde shin man?
Yes.
He's not been back in today. He left this morning. Said he had to go talk to someone over in the Aladar camps. He's not come back since.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's still renting a room here, so I'm sure he'll be back tonight.
Thank you. I'll return to the others and I'll mention this. It seems like they do know each other. If he went to go speak to someone in the Aladar camps, and there's another Shin man or Shin person in the Aladar camps.
Who is this person that you're looking for?
Tazo's son Qtio.
Oh, right, the thin guy. Oh my god, I'm losing track of the plot already.
Yeah, he, I suppose he might be back, but if we want to head back to the Sadius camps, then maybe we could.
And you said Bright Lady Matal is there as well?
Bright Lady Matal is in the Sadius war camps, and Tazo has just gone to the Aladar war camp. So it may be a little bit of a journey, if you wouldn't mind accompanying us.
No, it sounds like finding Tazo's far more important and urgent, so I'm happy to tag along.
All right. And yeah, unless Vash or Sparka want to do anything else around here, probably Dunie will probably suggest that we head.
That is where they shall be, that is where we shall be.
Cool.
Alrighty. So, you make your way over to the Aladar war camps then?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the Aladar camps are less disciplined than the Kholin ones. The guards at the entrance don't really check the reasons for coming and going of any of the people. You find yourself like it's soul-cast buildings and bunkers that are laid out without much of a plan. Soldiers walking around, drinking, and putting their arms around underdressed ladies.
Lady's barely wearing a glove.
You've got like a tracking, hunting. What's the best perception-y?
Oh. Wait, before we do anything else, could I do this on Tazo?
Of course.
I actually get to use my ability.
You can study Tazo well enough to hunt him down.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, so perception, survival, whatever you feel is best for the method that Dunie would use to track Tazo down. Can be persuasion if you're talking to people, or
I'll do survival to track him down.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. You have advantage because you know Tazzo's son Cutio.
Oh, thank God I had it, because that was a 3 and a 12.
Alright, so you're making your way through the camps, kind of keeping an eye out, and you know Tazzo, he was worried, he was scared that a lot of the people he knew who'd been sent here had been killed by the bandits that were after this artifact. As you're making your way through the camps and around the soldiers, you're keeping an eye out for hiding places and escape routes. And as you're traveling through an alleyway, having followed a couple of rumors of Shin people coming and going around here, you stumble across a body on the ground.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Of a short young man with blonde hair and a sling on his arm. And sticking out of the center of his chest is a dagger.
I can heal people? Oh.
Oh dear. Dunie gasps and sort of rushes forward to see if he's breathing.
Oh, right.
He's not breathing.
I guess I'll turn to Sparky and I'd be like, explain that that's the guy that Junie was explaining about earlier, and he looks like he's dead.
You see, like, the hand of his broken arm is just clenched around this small grey stone. It's just blood leaking out of this dagger wound to his heart.
I'll try
Oh.
Is the stone shining or radiating in any way?
It's just a small grey rock. Doesn't seem special in any way.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I'll take the rock out and I'll study it for just a second before I turn towards Vash, and I'll hold it out to him and say, "You are the stone scholar. Is this important?"
I'll take the stone, and I'll start to investigate the stone, and take a look around it.
I'll also check the dagger. Is the glyph of Prala?
Yes. Yes, that is the glyph on the dagger.
Those damn truth watchers. They got to him. I'll slide the dagger out and try to clean it. And if Tazzo's eyes are open, I'll close them and place him on the ground.
I go over to Vash and say, I remember vaguely of some oath stones that some Shin use. Could it be related to that?
Just looks like a simple old stone to me.
And then I'll pass the stone over to Sparky, and I'll be like,
Yeah, you have a look.
When you take the stone, Sparker, you hear like the whisper of a landslide. Just this susurration of scraping stone that just says, "Fulfill his oath."
I am stunned. I drop the stone. I pick it up again. Does it continue to repeat?
No.
fulfill his oath? Okay, just said it the one time.
Yeah, and you all would have heard that.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Norms, what was that?
sounds like this was an oath stone. Can I? Not really sure what I should do here, but it sounds like your friend has he'd sworn an oath and on this stone, and it seems he might have died because of it, either because he's fulfilled it or he hasn't fulfilled it. I'm not clear on this. Do you know of something he was trying to achieve?
We know some things, but lady, Sparka, we must warn you. This man he had some kind of enmity with a group of people who use the symbol, and I'll point to the symbol on the dagger, and I'll say, from what I know, this is the symbol of a long dead group of Radiants named Truth Watchers. And they ambushed this man, they have killed his friends, they broke his arm, and they seem to have stolen the artifact that he was here to retrieve and return to his homeland. And now they have murdered him.
Do you believe that these Truth Watchers still exist then?
They must, or someone is using that name or the symbol of this. I don't think the Radiants exist anymore, but a symbol is a symbol. Anyone can use it. From what we know, Tazo had a friend in these war camps, another Shin man. If they came for him, then his friend might also be in danger.
Yes, and I think we should definitely go after the other Shinman, because if there are people masquerading as Radiants, or even if the Radiants have returned, we should investigate this.
Yes.
The truth needs to be found out.
I look at Tasso and I look around a bit and I say, the trail goes cold here. I can try to track his attackers, but I don't know where we might find the other Shin man. We could ask around maybe, but what say you two?
So when you were speaking to Rivilk, he mentioned gambling with the Shin Man.
True.
So you could search out gambling dens in the war camp.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I guess Dunie will try to ask around and see if there's any gambling dens nearby.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to narrow the search to the direction that Tazo was going to, in case, if there was between here and the entrance of the war camp, if there was a gambling den, Tazo would have made it there already.
Yeah, that's certainly reasonable. So you continue onwards, and you're moving through the war camp. Eventually, you do find this den, the Red Rock Bud. This kind of seedy little den. Nice enough place. Clusters of rock buds grow around this soul-cast bunker, which is full of the shouts and laughter of drunken patrons. And as you approach it, Sparka, you feel a slight vibration from your pocket, where the stone just gently pulses twice.
Okay.
Yeah. The dim glow of a sphere light and firelight from the bunker illuminates these kind of red painted rock buds and the stairs leading downwards into the venue, where guests share drinks and stories and illegal games of chance. Not skill they gamble on here, but chance. Practically saying you know what the future is to place a bet on it. At the entrance to this gambling den is a barrel-chested guard who will stop anyone who approaches. I don't know you. What's new blood want here?
We are looking for a Shin man who might be here.
Sounds like you want the boss. And he will take you to meet the owner of the Red Rock Bud, Nell.
Ooh.
Nell is this dark-eyed Bavlander. She's got pale skin and stringy hair. She's wearing kind of this green cloak, and her safe hand is ungloved.
Ooh.
She kind of looks at you, this weighing gaze, as if wondering whether you're worth more as parts or as people. So, who are you lot coming into my establishment for? Eh? None of you have been recommended to me. I ain't heard of no Alethi and Herdazian and everything all travelling together and some kind of party going on. What was it?
We're looking for someone. Perhaps you can help us.
Well, admit I can be quite helpful to my friends, but, well, I don't exactly owe you enough favours to consider you that. What's it worth to you?
Please, this person's life may be in danger. It's a
Alright
Shin
then.
person.
If it's that important for you, let's put the stakes where your mouth is. Let's have a game of pieces then.
What is that? But we don't have time for games. This person might be getting murdered at the moment.
Then you'd better win quickly, hadn't you? They call me Nell, and she kind of cracks her fingers as the guard starts laying out this board. Who's going to play pieces with Nell?
I have no idea how this game works.
No, you don't.
I'll do it because
Alright.
I guess I could use my thievery and stealth to maybe cheat. I don't know.
As you sit down at the table, this drunken soldier walks over and he's like, I'll play. Alright. So, how this generally works is you'll be taking tests against your defenses and being influenced. When you get influenced, you will spend 2 focus to resist that influence. Once you are out of influence, you've lost. You may also lose focus by doing other things, but we'll get to that. In general, would you say you are playing by the rules? Trying to
Absolutely
play
not.
play the person or
Absolutely not.
cheating?
I'm full on cheating.
All right, give me a thievery test then.
Yeah, Dunie cannot play this game. He is too honest.
Yikes.
Oh no! I shouldn't.
So,
It is an opportunity. Is there some way for us to give him advantage as well?
I was gonna say, can I do something with enhance?
you can try and aid him, but it would be considered cheating, and if you were caught, you'd be thrown out.
Ooh, okay.
But as you are switching coins, you hear a shouting from the entrance as an Ardent has caught wind of some of the noises from inside this gambling den. It's like, right, you there, let me in here. I have to inspect this. This seems quite unforeign to me. And Nell seems a bit distracted as you kind of try and take some of the pieces. Nell's going to lay out a few pieces of her own and look over at you, Vash. And he's like, so, what exactly is you doing in these shattered plains then? Other than making money in the Warcamps. What brings you here?
Precisely as my friend has told you, we are looking for a man in need of us, and you need to tell us where he is.
Oh no, that's what you're doing here in my rock, bud. I was asking, why are you here at the plains at all? Why come to the center of the war? You're not a soldier.
No, I was commissioned to study Kremen fortifications.
Ah.
Is that a deception?
No.
Okie doke.
I mean, maybe, I don't know.
How much focus do you have, Vash? 4. Okie doke. She is going to try and manipulate you.
Oh dear.
That's not good.
Yeah, so the first round goes without any real any real advantage. The mink arranges their 10 tokens face down, and the others are trying to guess the order that they're laid in. Yeah. But as she continues to kind of manipulate you, you're going to try and do another bit of cheating, or are you feeling like it's maybe not going to go as well after the last almost being caught?
Oh no, I'm cheating again.
All right.
So thievery again, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool.
Come on, Vash. Yes!
Easy
Oh, wow.
money.
There it
Nice.
is.
You managed to switch a couple of your tokens after she's made her guesses, and take her down another notch. So she's only got 3
Look at
focus
that.
left.
Hmm.
Luck is on my side.
I lean over to Sparka and say, I don't know what's happening, but Vash is winning.
It seems that is correct. I don't know if I should say any more, but I don't think this is all. It's not as. I hope it doesn't go sideways. I'm just worried about her reaction. So does she roll again? Or sorry.
So the soldier's gonna take his turn now, and he's gonna look and he starts.
All right, there's 3 players.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, I forgot. I thought it was just 2.
He is gonna. He's quite drunk though.
Right.
Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He's just like 10 marks. This is the order, and it's just completely wrong. What are you bloody cheating? And Nell's just like, you accusing me of cheating, and he kind of shuts up. Yeah, Ryan, give me another test. Are you continuing to try and steve this?
That's a silly question.
Oh.
Right, I'm re-rolling that one, that's for sure.
Oh, is that not high?
No. So the
I have a
symbol next to it.
talent.
Yeah.
The symbol next to it's the plot die, and I have a talent that every round I can
Reroll that once.
re-roll it.
Oh, okay.
And the red symbol is a negative.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
negative.
Yeah.
So so how it works is the red symbol it increases the number, so you're more likely to succeed, but it does a bad thing as well. Whereas the blue symbol just does a good thing as well, but leaves the number where it is.
Got you.
The opportunities and complications dice in the plot. So you kind of manage to while away a couple of turns as she kind of bets and hedges and pulls away. And she kind of eventually looks down at you. Yeah, well, you've you're pretty good at this game, ain't you? You hiding a little bit behind your eyes, then. So, who's this gentleman you're on your outs about?
This is out of character, by the way. I've got no fucking clue. Maybe Junie can hop in at this point and sell them.
Sure. Dunie sort of like immediately steps forward and is like, we do not know the name of the person, but their name begins with an R. They are a Shin traveler here, and they had a companion named Tazo, but we found Tazo dead in the street outside. And we think that this Shin traveler, whose name starts with an R, may also be in danger.
So you're after old Liss's buddies. Fair enough. Well, saw Tazo here a few days ago. Rallo hasn't been here since last week. He had to head out, they said, but yeah, Tazo comes here a decent amount. Comes down to meet that Liss woman.
Liss? Is that her name?
Yeah, she's normally out by the outer markets.
Thank you for telling us this.
Where did you say the other guy went? And what was his name?
Rallo.
Rallo.
Yeah, I saw him. He probably didn't come in since last week, week or two ago. it strikes you, Junie, that would have been around the time when Tazo says him and his friends were ambushed and his friends were killed.
I see.
As if there used to be more Shin running around the war camps, but they've been lowering in number.
But Liss is someone who is still around, potentially.
Oh, well, she's normally out by the outer markets, yeah. It's,
Okay.
Is she also Shin?
no.
Okay.
She is not.
But a friend of Tazo.
Yeah, she was always, they'd meet up in these kind of every so often, have a few words. Yeah.
What does she look like?
She's, well, good enough looking, full-figured, kind of a Alethi woman. She got dark hair, kind of long browny black auburn hair.
Should we go speak to her, Dunie? Oh, Liss the assassin.
Ah,
Aha.
I suddenly don't want to meet her.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, that's prejudiced.
I think you can't be prejudiced against assassins. Okay, cool. I'll take the description, try to commit it to heart, and I will try to. Would it be possible for me to seek quarry on Liss? Based on what I'm hearing.
It's certainly, yeah. I reckon you could.
Awesome. Yeah, I will
You
do
get
that.
a good enough description from Nell of kind of like the places she goes and what she looks like.
Cool. Nice.
This is the same Liss that in the books tries to assassin Yasna.
Liss the assassin? I don't think that's Liss the assassin from the books.
Yasna,
I think
the assassin who tried to kill Yasna was a man.
was it
He
a
was an
man?
Ardent. He was an Ardent.
Are you thinking of the Ardent who poisoned the jam? The jam.
No, the one. The one who boarded the ship. Anyway, I'll look into it. It's fine. Maybe I've got it wrong. It's all fine.
Cool. Awesome. I'll wait for Vash to finish his game. I'm invested now. Does he defeat Nell?
Of course it is. Easy peasy. Well, can I?
No,
Can I turn round at this point? No, I'll do this.
She's not that assassin.
Well, there is the information that you require. Now, you can see I'm clearly winning. How about we end this game early, and you give us the information we need?
She has. I just gave you the information. That was the information.
Oh.
Yeah, we can end the game.
Yeah, we just end the game.
Yeah.
I guess I could just stand up and walk out if you want. But...
Yeah, no, you won. You won the game on that last roll, and then she gave you the information about Liss and the Shin people having meetings here those meetings mostly ending, but Tasso still coming every now and then until very recently.
Sweet.
Before I go, I'll turn to Nell and I'll show her the dagger, and I'll say, "Do you recognize this glyph?"
No. That looks like Ardent stuff to me.
Okay. Well, be careful of anyone who bears this glyph. They seem to have killed Tazo and all his friends. And I'll just sort of sheath the dagger and start heading off.
Alrighty.
I would like to try and track down Liz.
So you head over to the outer markets. You try to track down this. Kind of a survival check.
Because she is my Corey, I get to do this with advantage. Whoa.
Oh no.
It's not the best. Would have been a 2.
After a little while, you pass this dilapidated stone bakery with wet creme on the stormward side. As the chimney bellows out this thick smoke and the warm glow of firelight and smell of baking bread. And just inside the door, a full-figured woman in a black dress with emerald jewelry and practical boots steps out holding a bread knife, and she says, "So you finally came. Speak carefully. I'll show you how I use the knife."
Do I see any Prala glyphs on her?
I don't know. Do you? No, you wouldn't see any parlor goods on her. She's glyphless.
You are Liz, yes?
Yeah, that's what they call me. I'm a
You are
specialist in keeping an eye on things, if you know what I mean.
you are friends with a man named Tazo San Kyusho?
It's
He
quite the name to know.
He has met an unfortunate end. I believe he might have been trying to find you today.
Stormlight.
We've
Told that man he needed to be more careful, especially after what happened to those mates of his.
He asked us to help him, and we tried, but then he went missing, and we tracked him here to this war camp. It seems that we thought perhaps he had some other Shin friends here, but the proprietor of the Red Rock Blood told us that you were the only person left who he associated with. So we thought we should come warn you that if you had any kind of business with Tazo, your life may be in danger.
That's certainly a warning I'll take seriously. Yeah. Found him dead, did you? Is it the Truth
Yes.
Watchers?
Yes, you know about them. Who
So,
are they?
Bandits mostly, like they appear. Their leaders, dangerous people. She kind of like looks around the market. You know what Tazzo was after, right? Yeah.
He asked us to retrieve an artifact from a Kolin caravan. We attempted to do so, but we were too late. It was stolen.
Yeah, they are. Those shamans, the Shin fellows, they found me, run into them in Jarkoved, and there's a lot of stuff they think's important that interferes with their whole touching stone issues. They need a few in-betweens, you know? So I've been doing a lot of work for them. It's a shame to hear they've kicked it. Still under contract, though.
A warning is delivered, and you seem like you can take care of yourself. I suppose we can be on our way.
Are you still going to be getting this artifact back for them? Or has that died with Tazzo?
He cannot pay us anymore. He is dead.
Well,
What was the artifact?
the payment wasn't Tazzo's money. Right? It's, the nation of Shin has a pretty vested interest in returning that blade with the other 9.
I'll turn to Sparka and say, Hasso described what seemed like a shard blade, but unornamented. It sounded.
I guess I turn to Liz to ask, is there interest in the artifact still, and is the payment available through other means, if not Tazza?
Yeah, well, I'm under contract to get it back to the shamans. They want it locked away and Shin with the others, and at the end of the day, it's probably best all 10 of them be together rather than pinched and taken out by collectors and murderers and bandits. I may be, someone who sorts out problems for people, but even I can see religion when it's staring me in the face.
I'm interested in at least finding the artifact. The reward would be a secondary motivation, but I am keen to study the artifact before we return it to its rightful owners, clearly.
If we want that blade, our best bet's talking to the old owner, I reckon. He could probably point us in the right direction. The problem there is he's a gibbering mess with nothing useful to say.
You mean the madman?
You hear this crack, and this small grey rock skims across the floor, shatters into the form of a tiny stone woman who looks up at you and goes, I am Palau. Take me
Oh,
to
I am what?
the Herald. I will help.
Okay, I caught maybe half of that story.
I am Poahu. Take me to the Herald. I will help.
Was this the stone that I was clutching, that Sparker was clutching?
Yes.
Okay, so that it vibrated before, and then it skidded across the floor, broke, and Poahu.
So
Okay.
wherever you were holding on to it, it would have disappeared from there and reappeared now. And Liz kind of looks down and is like, you guys are full of surprises, ain't you?
This is a surprise for us too. But do I recognize this as a Spren?
Yes. She looks at me and goes, I am Peak Spren. Tasso was mine. We would have been stone wards together.
Oh. But as a Herdazian, Dunie, can't you see Spren?
Anybody can see Peak Spren. They're not hidden.
Okay.
Well,
But can't you see?
yes and no. So, like, anybody can see Peak Spren. They usually just look like a rock, but they can look like a person made of rock. All Spren can be visible to people when they want to be. Dunie can see Spren even when they don't want to be.
Yeah, but Peak Spren can't.
They can't be
make
invisible.
Themselves invisible.
Yeah. They just look like a rock.
Yeah. Okay. I just meant that Dunie could see my Spren and Vash's Spren.
Yes.
Okay.
But I probably don't think much of it because I can see Spren all the time.
Yeah, there's
a
lot of Spren.
You wouldn't have seen mine directly anyway. You would have only seen it in a reflection, and you probably haven't looked at a reflection yet.
Yeah.
Cryptic stuff.
Plus, if you'd noticed it in a reflection, you would have said, and then I would have been like you're crazy. What do you mean?
I sort of look between Poahu and Liz and back at Sparka and be like, that madman, was he telling the truth about who he is?
Town. He knows us. He is our patron. He will talk to me. Liz kind of looks down and goes, yeah, I've been ferrying him about a bit, taking him to this monastery. It's right in the middle of the Colin camps, keeping him in a cell. Usually, the Ardents, when people were like cracked like he is, they'll try and, keep the lights and the bothering down. Say it soothes the spirit and the mind. Dark contemplation. You can get in there, ask him if he knows, if he can sense where the blade's gone.
I look towards my companions and sort of shrug. What do you two think?
Is there any...
Oh.
Go on.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, is there any, anything in our area surrounding that's interesting to me or us?
You're currently in, a not run down, operating, but not... You're in a front. This bakery is technically a bakery, but it's really just where Liz, stays and keeps an eye out for people.
Headquarters.
Yeah, like, you know, it's not money laundering, because money laundering isn't really a thing on Roshar.
Acid
But, like,
laundering.
yeah, reason to be here laundering. But it is technically a working bakery.
I think money in Roshar gets laundered in the high storm.
Yeah.
Very clean.
Was it the orphanage where they thought she was laundering money, but she was actually just radiant? So maybe they do have laundering money. Like, they thought something was going on.
Buggy, you can go ahead.
Yeah, if you can get into the monastery, ask Town, take this little Hoahu with you to see if she can break through his stupor and find the Honor Blade. Give us a direction to set out into.
All right. Would you like to travel with us for Ahu? As we go back to the Kolin Warcamps?
Hoahu kind of looks up and is like, yes, with one of you a bond? No. Travel. Yes.
You said Tazo was a stone ward? What does that mean?
Radiant, shaper of stone, soldier of honor.
Dunie's eyebrows go up, like, right? This is weird.
Like your friends.
Who?
What?
Hoahu kind of looks at the three of you.
Outing
Oh, dear.
outing so hard.
I sense I have said something wrong. Turns back into a stone.
I look at Sparky and Vash. I'm just like, you two are radiant?
I glance at Vash, and it feels like we kind of knew, and I don't know if we should mention it to Dooney. He seems trustworthy, trying to convey and ask that question. It seems like Vash knows Dooney longer than I do.
I look at Junie and
If I were, I'd be doing something far more dramatic.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say? If I were, I would?
if I were, I'd be doing something far more dramatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know. Saving the world.
Ah,
They're not really considered saviors.
So, was that an out of character comment or an in character comment?
Oh, sorry, in character comment. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, depends on their outlook.
I agree. I think we need to have a more open mind about Radiance and what their purpose was or is.
Tazo said that the desolation was still to come. I thought he was a madman. Then he asked us to retrieve a shard blade, and we found a storming herald locked in a wagon, who also was muttering like a madman about desolations coming. And now you two are radiant.
I never said I was radiant.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Maybe I'm the one going crazy. I should let's
It would
just go.
appear so.
Dunie is
I
very
am-
easily manipulated.
I am just the lover of stone.
Yeah.
All right.
Careful, you're going to end
Dunie-
up dumping your cryptic for Fawahu in a minute. I just
I
love
look
multiple
stone.
bonds.
I look at Dunie and take pity and say that maybe it's not too far from the truth, but it's too early to say.
Okay. Well, let's try to see this madman again.
I think that's a good idea.
And I guess we start heading back to the Kolin war camp.
Right. As you head out of the bakery into the market, the outer market, you hear, "Oi!" A soldier calls out as you make your way back to the war camps. Despite his well-manicured uniform, he's got this wild look to his eyes. There's 4 armed men surrounding him, all of them wearing the forest green and burgundy uniform that belongs to which High Marshal? Do you know forest green and burgundy off the top of your heads?
I mean, green, I just know is Sadia's colors.
Close,
that's all
but
I
no
know.
cigar. These are the
But-
forest green and burgundy colors of High Marshal Amaran.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
god.
And the captain yells out, "Seems like you're building quite the reputation for yourself. You're going to tell us what's really going on. We're going to skip to the fun part." And he's going to draw his sword. And
Whoa.
4 soldiers behind him draw theirs as well. And it seems as
Goddamn.
if someone's heard that strange things are afoot in the Shattered Plains and try to get to the bottom of things, following similar leads to you guys. So we will start that combat next time. Which
Oh no.
I'm going to go ahead and say isn't going to be next week, because I'm pretty sure that's just going to be too holiday for most people. I know it probably will for me. So on the 3rd, assuming people are available, we will jump straight back into this combat against these soldiers, sent by somebody to find out what you know. Generally, that was a whole lot of fun, though.
Yeah, thanks so much, Zox.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Give me 1
I
second
like
to
stones.
read out. Alright. Who is in English?
Sorry?
Just reading out.
Oh,
We don't
right.
Just
speak
like-
the English.
Do you want to go to this channel that is in Russian or this channel in Japanese? I'm like, I feel like the audience wouldn't stick around if I did that. That just feels like not really raiding. Hey,
I
we're
think
playing
the
in
audience
French.
consists of me and Tarzan by the looks of it.
Yeah. That's life. The Cosmere ones tend to do better as YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah?
So far. I mean, everything has a chance to do better as YouTube videos than as a stream, but, you know.
Don't look at that.
So far they have been.